So a few of you have asked me to make a soya chunks recipe. It's so affordable, it's convenient, and so I thought I'd start off with a classic Indian soya chunks biryani. It is super easy to make and boy is it delicious. So I hope you all enjoy. So I'm starting off by soaking a half a cup of soya chunks and 3/4 of a cup of white basmati rice with just some warm water. And I'm gonna leave it there for about 30 minutes to an hour. Meanwhile, I'm gonna start off with the curry. So a half of a chopped onion, and I'm gonna put in a couple of spices. So recipe is gonna be all down below, but it's like cloves, cardamom, cumin, things to really make this dish very fragrant. And I'm just sweating the onions over medium heat for a couple of minutes. I'm not using any oil because I think sometimes that's what makes certain Indian dishes a little bit heavier, and it's kind of the part that I don't like. But you can feel free to use oil if you want. Caramelization still happens, it just takes a little bit more time. So I'm just putting in the rest of the spices as well as 2 tablespoons of yogurt, and that will just richen things up and provide a little bit more flavor. So I was just scraping down the bottoms and making sure that the soya chunks are coated before I added right around 1 cup of water. And this is when I'm gonna bring it back up to a boil and then lower the heat to cook the soy chunks for, I'd say about 6 to 8 minutes until they get nice and spongy and you know that they have absorbed all of that flavor. Now, I have some vegetables that I've cut up into small sticks, so some carrots, some red pepper, as well as some long beans, but you can actually choose whatever vegetable that you want. And I'm just gonna throw in a couple pinches of fresh mint and a couple pinches of fresh coriander before laying on my foundation of rice. Cook that on low medium heat for right around 12 minutes, and then when the rice is done, I'm gonna give it an additional like 5 minutes or so just to rest and to finish absorbing all of that liquid. This recipe is so nice because there was just a little bit of salt in the recipe, so nothing is over salted, but there is a lot of flavor because of all of the spices that we put in. And of course here you can feel free to salt to taste. You can see all of those bright colored vegetables and those nice soya chunks as well. this meal can easily feed 2 people. You can use soya chunks. You can even use the, like the frozen mixed veggies that are in the grocery store. So make it easy for yourself. They're super affordable, and you have this amazing, very gourmet meal. Anyways, I hope you all have enjoyed this soya chunks recipe. There's actually going to be a couple more on the way, just because I think it is so easy and affordable, and it's such a great ingredient to have in your pantry. As usual, if you want to see more recipes like this, remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys all again next time. Bye!